Well, lost a bet. Let's paint this thing. There she is. Mostly taped off. I'm gonna finish taping it off here tonight. And I'm gonna hit it with one more coat. Not even a full coat, just the areas over bare metal with that high build primer. Hit that with 400. And then we're gonna paint it with some single stage. Now getting that thing ready, I was doing the door jambs because I changed my mind 500 times on that. Had to get the door jambs scuffed so the paint would stick to it, the primer would stick to it, and then the paint would stick to it. I'll show you guys the color that this thing's gonna be, and it is, well, I'll show you. I planned for it to be similar to this color, kind of like this is like a dark blue, navy blue. It's like kind of similar to that. It's the color of my blue Camry I have outside. But the color inside here, I picked off a little tiny paint swatch and held it up to my rims, and I liked it. So it's a little bright, bear with me. This is a disaster. Anyways, check this out. Well, that's not close. Oh well. So the paint I got was like an industrial paint, single stage, because it's forgiving and I'm new to this. I have never painted a car with, especially a dark color. So it feels little imperfections. Might look horrible, I don't know, but I'm trying it. I'll show you guys what it is. It's like truck paint. The tech sheet says like industrial stuff. Global Star Industrial. So came with all these goodies. I actually have 2 gallons of paint. The other one's down there. All the reducers and the hardeners and all that other fun stuff. So, however, I gotta set my cool paint booth up, put some primer in it, prime it. And that's gonna be really hard when the paint booth is 2 feet wider than the room I have. So these gotta move over to space that doesn't exist. I either need a bigger shop or less stuff. Probably less stuff. Nah, bigger shop. It's a new day. It's sunny out. It's semi-calm wind. I think I'm gonna paint this thing outside in the old inflatable paint booth. I just gotta get it. I was gonna move these and then just do it right here, but I think I'll just put it outside. It's super nice. Let's do this darn thing. All right, she's up. Had it the wrong way, so the door was facing the road, not my Suburban, so that's an issue. All right, I think I'm just gonna back this thing in, and then it'll be in there. I can do one last wipe down. I can finish taping off down here, and then I can get some primer on this bad boy. And then I'm hoping paint tomorrow, but you never freaking know, because it's me. All right, the fan's running a little loud, but that's all right. It's hot in there. Holy smokes. It's like a plastic tent. I'm sweating something fierce. I'm gonna wipe it down, and then I'm just gonna shoot it in primer. And then I'm gonna hope that it hardens up real fast and I can sand it all day, and then I can paint it. Holy smokes, let's do this thing. I'm not gonna have you guys watch me wipe it because that's really boring. So I need to find my little wipe your spray bottle and we'll get after it. I didn't show you because, well, I didn't think I needed to because it was pretty boring and I didn't want to get paint all over my camera, but we have color, we have primer on this beast. So you can tell, oh no, oh, that's just the, see, that's just bad spraying. Yeah, it's on me. I'll sand it all and it'll be good. But it's all one color. I sprayed really thin sealer primer on it to try to just seal everything up. I plan to just do that and then paint it, but it's not going to end up that way. So, yeah, there's like 8 different textures. Well, and the flow wasn't very good, so there's like sandpaper feel. So much for sealing and painting. I guess I'll be sanding more. All right, I have changed my clothing because my other one was sweaty. I brought the paint booth inside. It's been a couple hours. The primer's good to go. I'm gonna start sanding this stuff. I've already sanded one panel tomorrow, if everything goes well. Or tonight. Or next week. You can tell by the thumbnail if I got it done. All right, it's clean. We're in the booth. We're about to spray this thing blue. Here we go. Just remember what it was when it was gray. Sorry it's so loud, the fans are going. Oh yeah, that is freaking blue. It's really loud. It's really painted. My beard won't go back, but it's the next day. So here we are. Let's check this bad boy out. I am pleasantly surprised. Let you guys know how the paint booth did and how the paint did. This paint covered really well. There's a couple little, you can kind of see like right here. I can fix that with like, it's single stage, so I can fix that with like my buddy said, a toothpick and then a little bit of paint. So I'll do that throughout a couple spots. We haven't even cut and buffed it yet, but it's good enough for me. Did the door jambs, they turned out really good. The roof, same thing. I mean, I am pretty pumped about this thing. It's nice just touching it, having the repaint on it. Holy smokes. I didn't fix the dings under here because that's covered up. Probably drive me nuts in the next year or two, but well, I won't even see it, so it won't bother me. Sorry about the fan. That's gotta run. Coming over here. Painted the cowl, almost forgot, but did that. The hood is pretty much flawless. Couple little things off the buff out. Driver's side's kind of where I learned what I did last, so it kind of got the best. Couple of runs, I think, well, maybe not the best because there's some issues here, but I think I had a run on this door, if I remember right. I just wasn't paying attention and I was letting it flow pretty heavy. We'll look at it in the sun because I don't see it right now. Maybe it bonded. But yeah, look at that. I mean, I can see my reflection, so nothing to complain about on my end. Jams, doing the jams is totally worth it. Hindsight's, 50-90 or whatever they say. It turned out real good. Started untaping it, but I figured I'd pull it out in the driveway and untape it for you guys so you guys could see it in the daylight. So got to move my junk and then I'll... Also, the paint booth worked unreal. Didn't think it had enough flow to really push the paint into these filters, but they were black and now they're blue. It was pumping air. We had to add a fan to make it a little better. You can kind of see where the paint stuck in all the seams, and I'm not sure why that is. Maybe just because it's pulling air into these to, I don't know. But yeah, I am pleasantly surprised how well this thing worked. I think it kept most of the overspray off for the most part. I had a little issue with the primer, but that might have been a me issue and not a paint booth issue. But yeah, I am freaking stoked, dude. So a little bit of orange peel here and there, and that's just learning. I just got to get better at it. You just got to paint more cars. I also have an entire gallon of this color if somebody wants it. I paid like $400 for it, so I'd let it go for a little less than that, or I'll just paint everything I own this color because I like it. So sorry about the fan. Let's start moving cars. I got too much to do today. All right, got my junk moved. Mind you, it's supposed to be that blue. Well, that blue on the 1x2 inch paint swatch thing didn't look the right color, so I guess my house is the same color too. Apparently I'm a blue guy now. So it should be the color of that Camry right there, but we'll back this thing out and see what she looks like in the sun and get it unwrapped. Well, you might have seen it as I rolled it out. That's kind of disappointing. I had no light in my shop, so it was pretty brutal. Trying to paint. So I missed the spot. Dang it! Like a big spot, like not just a spot. And then I missed. I need light in there. I think right here you can kind of see it's lighter. So I guess I'll just redo this door because it's all runny anyways. Might be future me's problem, or I'll do it right now. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Gosh dang it. I'm not going to show you guys the process of that. Just know it will be fixed. Okay? Just know that. And I already fixed it. So it was supposed to be that color. And it's that color. So next to each other. The Camry's a little dirty. I looked at paint swatches for that car, or that color, and it was nice, but it was too dark on the little thing for the rims I have, which I still haven't showed you guys. So I went with this, and my goodness, the fact the paperwork on this thing said old blue has never been more true. This thing is insanely blue. Now remember the interior's gray where I taped it off. You'll see this on the inside. I didn't want to paint in here, and that's fine. I don't really care. This part right here, this will be covered with the rubber that I actually have in my house. And then I got to start slapping this thing back together. Because like a true Neanderthal, like myself, I sold my daily driver to fund this project and have nothing to drive. My blue car is my work car, so I can't drive it unless I'm working. So I guess I'll get in the shop and hello misery. Let's do this. Just climbed in the car, and I also forgot that, well, I need to paint and clean or clean and then paint these, so. That's not this bad boy that I'm gonna put back on after I probably paint it. Oh boy, it's never ending. I also need to paint like the chrome gutters that go around here. We're painting those black. The bumpers are matte black primer right now, and I need to paint them gloss black because that's just what I want to do. I'm sure there's more. I'm just gonna pull this in the garage and take my wins where I can get them. All right, we're back in the shop with the old blue gal. There's my wheels and tires that I haven't revealed yet. Maybe the next episode, maybe. I got to start putting this thing back together, but before I can do that, I got to paint everything black that's going to go back on it. Drip rails, I wasn't going to paint black, but I think they'll look all right in black. They were factory colored when it came off the assembly line, I believe, because they're the old color now. Oh, missed a spot. Nope. We're good. And I'm waiting on the rubber for the back windows. The plan is to install grill, bumpers, door handles, windows, and then most of the interior, probably all the interior while I'm doing that. I can do the interior while it's lifted. A couple other things I got to paint black, I just realized, are these bumper brackets. I had a little overspray on them, so I think I'll just brush on like some Pore 15 or whatever. The back ones are way worse. This is also going to have to go black at some point. The way the headlight covers come up, you can see this, and I don't like that. I want it nice, or at least semi-nice. But I want to do all that before I lift it, because holy Toledo, I love it. Like I said, and I've shown you guys before, it's not going to stay all blue. There's going to be some other colors in here, but I got to let the paint kind of sit for a while. Don't want to risk it peeling off because that would really make me unhappy. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys watching. So with that being said, this is probably the most progress I've made on this thing since I started it in one video. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Maybe I'll get 10,000 subscribers this year. That'd be really cool. Probably not, but we're going to try. Cool. Thanks. Bye.